Stuff to be said. And welcome back to Arkham. Yeah, I know. I want to be out of here just as bad as you do. So in the last episode, we was talking about relationships, and Jay told us this a story I didn't hear. I never heard. I did not know that like
Yeah,
this was
yeah.
happening.
I wasn't gonna
Out of
say
here.
anything
That scared the
about
hell out
it
of me. I ain't gonna even pretend like it didn't.
until I knew that it was, a thing.
Well, that's the best way to go about that. It was like I'll say for sure that's the best way to go about that. Is let that energy stay where it's at, because like it's like the same reason I like to talk about things that are going on until I know for sure what's gonna happen, because you always run the risk of like putting it out there in the universe, and the universe is like, well, shouldn't have talked about it. Just dude in that great. Bop. So yeah, Jay's last relationship, like when I say the last one, like I mean like his I guess you could say at this point the most prolific. Fifth is still here, by the way. He's just hanging out because this is not really a him conversation. Because Fifth and had more relationships than I have for sure, or more physical ones than I have for sure. And I can almost guarantee all of y'all that me, Jay, and Fifth have all gotten into relationships. I could be wrong, and if I am, then by all means, like Fifth will like let me know. I am pretty sure none of us have ever gone after the girl. We're usually the ones that get approached.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's how it always has been for me. I've either like became friends with a chick, and like over time it's like, okay, so like we spent a lot of time talking and stuff, so it's just like, what's up? It's like, what you mean what's up? It's like, I mean, like, what's good? A lot of stuff is good. You get the joke. Anyway, so is that the way I want to go? I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't want to go that way. I want to go forward. So I am not saying that like his last relationship, like I'm the reason it worked. But when it comes to like like when it comes to people, like the difference between me and Jay definitely is like I don't shut up versus like he don't speak up at all. He don't talk. And I can tell you for sure there are things about our mutual friends that I might be able to tell. Like I might be able to tell you. I mean, I can tell y'all anything about Fifth, and y'all know. Like, well, I'm gonna know because that's my guy. Like, he follows me. Like, that's just how that works. But like, I guarantee you, there's stuff I can tell y'all about Jamal, or I can tell Patchy about Jamal, and Patchy be like, "How the fuck? Like, what the fuck?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, you don't know because like he ain't told you," and he'll be like, "Well, why the fuck ain't why he ain't tell me or whatever the fuck." And a lot of the times that just really comes down to like I have this weird way of making people want to talk to me. Like I don't know if it's a matter of like, well, you're a really good listener. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes. I think what it comes down to is the average motherfucker wants to talk about themselves. It's not. I'm not calling everybody self-centered, but I am just saying the average motherfucker wants to talk about themselves. They don't wanna. They want to hear about you, sure. Like, like, you know what I mean when I say lead, but like when like she's like Gary, like she is that way. Like she is definitely like we can be having a conversation, and I can be telling her something about me. It's a me conversation, and like she will like almost immediately find a way to like interject and be like, well, or relate it to something that she's gone through. And it is what it is. Like I've gotten to the point where I don't necessarily mind it because it's just like, again, I'm a good boyfriend. I know that that's what you do. I know that you get your girlfriend interrupting or this, that, and the third, and it's annoying, but you like her, and it's kind of sweet, even though it's not. It's whatever. I'm good at what I do. People have like they just open up. So yeah, like the last chick he was with, like definitely would always like fuck up. Let's not mince any words here. She'd fuck up, and then he'd be like, "Get the fuck out," and then she'd wait a few months, realize don't nobody else want her crazy ass, and then it would hit me up like. So I was just wondering, like, if I wanted to talk to him right now, like, how would that work out in my? Would that work in my favor? Like, and that's how it always went down. And like,
I'm about to say, hold on, let's tell the whole story. And after that conversation, what happened? My simping ass will take her right back.
Yeah, boy. Like, and it is weird. And it's weird, like, because that is what it is. Like, that is what it is, but at the same time, it's like, as, like, we respect it, because we, like, you know, it's love, I guess, where, like, at that moment, what, you know, what, like, you get the point. Alright, he is, where the fuck are you, dude? Shut up. With your breathing ass. Oh. Get your ass off of there. He died. Bats, you killed that man. But yeah, like I definitely like have this way of just like making people want to talk. And she was no different. Like she like when we first, you know, all her and him like all started like to become friends or whatever, like when like he wasn't around, like me and her hung out. And oddly enough, the last time, and I mean like the last time, like this last time was the last time that I was like, yo, don't fucking involve me. Not like I'm like, not that I'm mad about it or anything, but like, if, oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, that's the only part of this game that still spooks me a little bit. Damn, he broke his back. Like, but yeah, like, don't involve me. You want his attention. Start talking to him without having to like contact me first. Like that's your best bet. And they are not together. They have not talked in a long ass time. So I basically shot it in the face by saying, "Leave me out of it." But like it's this really weird. It's this really weird way of looking at the world. People do like to talk about themselves, and like girls are no different. So like that's when we say like, well, I don't know how to talk to them. Like, no, I know how to talk to chicks, like I do, and I think in most cases, like when he says he doesn't know how to talk to somebody. Oh, okay. Oh, when I say like I don't know how to talk to her like on my own, like what we mean is, if I meet her and we're talking about Mario Kart, bet. Like, we got something to talk about. And like, but that's just the opening line. My brother would like let you know for sure, like when it comes to people who smoke weed, most potheads became friends through weed. That's it. Like they smoked weed or they smell the weed on each other, and it's like dogs, I guess, for the most part. And like, and that's how it is for people. Like it's like, oh man, get that good shit, man. Man, where you get that shit? That shit's not good.
I should pick up Harley Quinn's trail.
And it's that. So out in the world, out in the real world, it's hard. It's hard to have that. I don't know if that. A lot of people say sex isn't what makes a relationship. I completely disagree. I feel like a relationship without sex is just a friendship. Somebody has to see you out in public. They have to see you out in public and... Oh, shit.
Yeah, and it don't smell good.
Thinks he's God or something. Messing with people's bodies.
Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. Bats. I don't know if I was supposed to be doing something that isn't this. But, we getting shot at, homie. Boy, that's not how we supposed to do that, but it's how we did it. Woo! Alright. Alright. So like in the real world, like if you're a gamer, like we're gamers. Clearly, what the fuck am I doing? My life. I can't meet a girl who's into games at the fucking mall. I mean, yeah, we could like in like the fucking like gaming section, but like the average motherfucker like be out at the park or be out in the real world and they meet somebody, they see somebody, they're like, damn, she got a dunk on her, boy. I gotta go up there, boy, do that thing, boy. It's like that. It's like that, or like or damn, he's cute, or like something like that. But when you're like an average motherfucker, and people do not want to admit that the average motherfucker isn't attractive by default. They ain't. The average is a fat motherfucker. Like they just are. The average American is just some fat bastard, like who is just like just trying to get from point A to point B. He is looking dead at me, like, and it just kind of stops there. So like this girl like knows you, like she wants to talk to you because y'all work together. She done heard you talking, or she like sees like your personality, and she was like, I see a little bit, and all right, let's see what he got going on. And I feel like feeling like you have to be something else to keep her interested isn't true. I don't think you do, because I think like.
Not at, well, yeah. Which is why I am where I am now. It's like, where I am with it right now, as the conversation got shallow, I ain't gonna say I did, but, but I just, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. I ain't finna chase nobody down.
Fuck!
If it's gonna
But at the same time, like,
off,
I'm pretty sure, like, if anybody, like, a female is listening to this, be like, well, you gotta want to talk, because that's the fucking relationship. Like, relationships are, like, 98%
yeah, absolutely.
Like, to be like, well, and I can openly say, like, I've definitely been in situations like that. I had a homegirl that I was like, I tried to stay cool with out in Tacoma, Washington. She ain't gonna see this. And like one of the issues I had with like talking to her was that talking to her was worse than talking to like a child, because like she had nothing going on. She was fucking boring, and like I felt like I had to be the one to like start all the conversations and keep them going. And a lot of it comes down to like we got nothing in common, and like I feel like it's a whole lot of that. It's a whole lot of like, I want to talk to you because I think you're attractive, and it's like, okay, is that it? Like that's the reason you want to talk to me? It's like that's a like not to like try to call you out or nothing like that, but that's a shallow reason to want to talk to me, because that's only skin deep. It's like, now if you tell me like, well, no,
Yeah,
I want to talk to you because like it seems like you me and you. Oh fuck! Oh, suck my back cock. I have said that at least. But it's that, and it's like, yeah, you hear me? Oh man, come on, you don't know me, bro. Like you don't. But if you think you like me enough to try to get to know me, I'll let you try to get to know me. And for me, I would definitely say
it's gotta be reciprocated in some kind of way.
Because if I'm willing to at least go that route. Oh shit! Batman, stop! Batman, stop! Oh, Batman didn't stop. He did not stop. Oh, Batman. Oh, Batman getting shot, y'all. Yep, there it is. Hey, this motherfucker. Oh, broke his back. Oh, fuck, what was I trying to... like, I will talk to know me, but I was going to say, like, for me, it's a bit different. Because, like, I'm not going to self-diagnose, like, well, I'm bipolar disorder. Like, and, like, I am manic depressive. At least that's what it seems like. Days when I feel like talking, motherfucker, I'm great. I got you all day. Like, if you want to talk, bitch, let's talk. we'll talk about whatever. It don't matter. Like, I'm with you. Like, I'll roll with you. But on days when I'm not in a good fucking mood, like, God fucking damn it! Stop getting shot. But on days when I'm not in a good mood, I know for a fact that I am not fun to talk to.
I mean, look at me.
I'll fine. I'll sound like an asshole if I say this. I don't give a fuck. I am not fun to talk to for dumb people on days when I don't feel like, when I'm not in the mood. Like on my depressive days, I'm not like, cause like it is what it is. Like if you're dating me, like yeah, we might just sit around and do nothing, and that's totally fine in my opinion. Like that's aces. I'm good with that. Like, but there's a good chance that that's not always gonna work for everybody. And like when you hang out with somebody who's definitely just a goofball and they just want to have fun all the time and talk about stuff that like serves no like true meaning or it's nothingness, it doesn't track every day. Like that shit's dull every fucking day. It's, you know, that's why I don't hang out with, that's why I can't really deal with people who are like how would you say, like, people who are definitely one trick. Oh man, you already, oh, you know what, Batman, me and you gonna have to talk about because like if all you have is like your personality is not I'm crazy and wild and random, it's not a fucking personality trait. That's a meant like you have to have like multiple things you can talk about, which is I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but I put me and her business out there because what ended up happening was me and Lee got into this like argument like a month ago. And like it really came down to the whole like I talked about it on here, and it came down to like she said something and wanted me to like respond in a very specific way, and I didn't. And the fact that I didn't kind of ruined her mood, and that's not really saying much because unstable as fuck on a day to day anyway. Before I told you to stop getting shot. And so, like, the whole, like, taking a break from somebody thing is, like, in my opinion, is, like, the most your head up your own ass thing you could ever do. Because it's, like,
hey,
fuck.
Someone help.
Like, if you have the patience of a human, then, like, you know, you don't really need to do that. Like, you realize that people are people and they're not always going to be great. And if you really love or like somebody, you learn to, like, deal with who they are. It's, like, you can pinpoint what kind of mood they're in. Like, it is what it is. Like, when I first met Jay, I think, fuck. No, we was in Georgia. And we was in the hotel. Suck my fucking dick, you dumb fucking fuck. Fuck. We was in the hotel. And we was hanging out. It was, like, early. And I think Breeze was like, hey, what's wrong with him? I was like, I don't know, what's wrong with you? He's like, nothing. And he was like, nothing. And then, like, then Katie face came through. It was like, what's wrong with you? He was like, nothing. Like, you were annoyed because you were just sitting there in your shirt and just hanging, like, just sitting still, mind your business. And I guess that wasn't what you were supposed to be doing. Because, like, it is what it is. Like, Jay low-key has resting bitch face. And it has a lot to do with his eyebrows. Like, he has anime eyebrows. He has anime eyebrows. His eyebrows, like, look angry even when they're not. So, it just is what it is. You know, you look mad. You was like, I'm like, he was okay until we kept asking him what was wrong. Fuck away from me. Bullied all the time. Yes, sir. I mean, I didn't.
That man, you know what? A little tidbit about me. That is something that I've developed from being bullied growing up.
I don't think so. But mind you, I don't think so because I ain't trying to fuck
that
you.
I've learned to create. And I have an unapproachable aura about me. Am I right to say that? Am I right to say that to you and Fifth? And I think Grease is still in here. Do I give off an unapproachable? Well, I mean,
he's not like I would say. Like,
I mean, but
like he's not the only one.
Because I have heard people say that before.
Because I think I done told multiple females
I've
like,
never
yeah, that's kind
actually
of like
asked
this,
anybody
how I
else,
am.
but yeah, that comes from
I sit with
and
this
being
evil,
bullied coming up,
scary,
man.
dangerous kind of like look on his face, like
unapproachable.
As a kid, like I
It's
constantly being picked on or being fucked with. It didn't work in school, but I did like get tired of time to try to bother me or to use me as a reason to fucking like, you know, you get where I'm going, and it never stops being annoying, and it's definitely like something like you can't get to a point in your life where it doesn't default. Because although you may get married, have kids, and like you will always be reminded that that there are assholes somewhere. Fuck. To be reminded that people are fucking annoying, like, and it's always going to be that way. All right, you know what? It's my fucking Sonic.
What are we gonna do now? Shut up and keep looking. Batman? Get yourself. Get back.
And it's not like.
Come to it, boys. Drag that back down with the rest of us crazy.
I don't like.
Yeah, and so yeah, freaking coming up like that, man. Yeah, you this. and this way about you that
tightly coiled pile.
me, about to say, me and Justin are clearly night and day. People,
because weirdly enough, it does work. Like on average,
gravitate
it
more
definitely works because people do get to a point
because
where
everybody likes Cuz.
That becomes your reputation. Your reputation becomes like, yeah, he's mean. Again, like I've met people who don't know me well enough to like really have an opinion, but they think they know me well enough. And like
me, on the other hand, people will look at me
and I'm
like,
fine. And like for anybody who like has it in their head,
and that's
mean or whatever,
you can keep all
just know there's 5
bullshit
children in this world, not afraid of me in the
neat little
slightest.
pile, and you ain't got to worry about bringing that over here.
Whooped at one point. They're not afraid of me at all. If they see other kids being afraid of me, it's a gift and like the best way I can say this.
Curse. Like I said,
like their response is like, him? Why? it's like it's just Martin. It's like, yeah, that for the most part, like, and that's how it is, and you know, that's just not necessarily. I say to females, he definitely has a not approachable look about him, and I think that for all play games together. Me, you, Fifth, like you didn't really. I bring Fifth into the circle. Like that's on me. That's my job. Like I bring Fifth into the circle. Same with Breeze. Breeze don't even game, but you know, I bring him to the circle, and like y'all got along, you know, because you know I'm the nucleus for the most part. But like in a situation where the people we're talking to aren't. Oh shit. This is a good place. The people we're talking to aren't in. You know what I mean? Like it's harder for us to open up in those scenarios. And like I live in a city where Fifth used to live here,
right?
And Jaden lived here too. They can all like they can both tell you like I am the sore thumb in this city. Like this city like has like it's a very small city. It has like 7,000, I think 7 to 5,000 people in it. I guarantee you, there's anybody who in this town who is like me, probably like 17 to 15. Like they're and like they are honestly just like they stand out like a. And they don't know how to like they just don't know how to people their own age because they're so fucking different. Like the music they listen to is different. The stuff they like to watch, the games they play are very different, and like they just don't know how else to relate. And I am that person, you know, in a nutshell. Like that's me. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. I don't even really do casual sex because it's gross out here, and motherfuckers pretend like it ain't,
Everyone's dying to
and
see
people
what
really
I
try to
do
pretend like it's not.
Let him go now.
Really?
Um,
Okay, if you say so, then.
I know how to do that. I know what I need to get across here, but I don't know. This is that shit I was talking about. Where it's like
You really
doing
need to
this is
speed
like
things
clearly I
up,
just need to go over
lads.
here, but to do that I need something else, and I don't know how to get
Never catch
that
me.
something else. So we gotta.
I need to shut down power.
Okay, this fucking thing. Okay. So here's the deal. If you're nobody, you don't exist. You're somebody. You're Mark. Mark, you're watching these and you know the deal. Here's the fucking ordeal. For whatever reason, like these, like the capture, like fucked up something fierce. I don't know why, but like almost every single video I recorded in this session fucked up, and it kept like the video kept glitching and like it kept hiccuping and it threw everything off. And I was doing my best to try to like sync everything back together by like cutting out the parts that I'm fucking tired of it. Like, so the rest will just be a static screenshot and me finishing the conversation that I'm having about nothing, and it probably won't like have the goddamn responses synced in, but I don't care anymore. I'm fucking done. Like, nothing happens in the rest of the video but me just walking around being lost, doing nothing. I will try to get it fixed. I'm not sure how I'll get it fixed. I have to find something to... It's done. Fuck. And yeah, it's just that. And then that, I know it kind of flies in the face of the whole, well, I get people to open up to me. Well, I get people to open up to me who take the time to start talking to me. Like, most of the females I've ever, like, been close friends with, yeah, I met them online. And a lot of it has to do with, like, well, you don't, spend a lot of time looking at somebody. Like, you just mostly know their person. I met Jay online. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a good chunk of the friends that I have now are people I have met through, like, some chat app or engine or some shit. And, like, it's just that. And I think I said, like, in another video, like, the reason... Oh, there it is. The reason I am very specific about my idea of what friendship is because of these people. Is because, like, this is not like oh man, yeah, we accept him for who he is. No, not at all. Because if an asshole is who you is, we ain't accepting that shit. And so, by all means, like the past 10 years, I have definitely had to learn, like, I've had to, like, mellow out, like, develop my my character a lot more than just, I can say what I want. Like, no. Like, yeah, I can say what I want to on, like, here, but, like, again, this is me toned down. It's like, in comparison to, like, the people that exist, outside, our world. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, this is me toned down, so you find me offensive or whatever now. Like, it used to be much worse. It was like, and so, yeah, the whole idea of, like, well, the idea that I, could be optional in somebody's life is not acceptable, because I know where I was at one point and who I still have around from those days. So if you can't deal with the best version of me, like I don't know if I need you around, because that's trash. And, like, that's where, like, the idea of, like, fucking with your self-worth. Anybody in your life who dares challenge your self-worth. And again, this is if you're a genuinely good person, not if you're like, I'm a bitch, and if you can't handle me at my diddliest, you don't deserve me at my doodliest. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. We are not talking about that. We are talking about, like, if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you do your best to make them happy, and they still find ways to, like, try to make you feel like you are inadequate. They trying to find a way to, like, just, again, like, if she saw this, she sees, like, I said this to her earlier today, she got mad. Understand this. I had a conversation with this girl tonight where I openly told her, like, yo, ultimately, this is all on me. I'll take the L. I'm upset over some stuff. Like, it doesn't seem to matter to you, so it's on me. Like, I caught some feelings. That's on me. My fault. She still found a way to be, like, she'll say it's not, it's what it is. She played victim. Because, like, her response to me saying, it's on me, I'll get over it, was to be like, you know, was to send, like, these 4 fucking, like long, like, she played the victim. Like, she found a way for me to literally say, like, I'm at fault here. It's my fault. To be like, of course, I'm always wrong. And, like, crazy female shit. And again, like, the reason, like, this situation for me is at a point where, like, I really don't know how I can find a way to, like, deal with it, is because, like, I've seen what she's willing to put up with. I've seen what she considers a good relationship or a worth the effort relationship. And I'm above that no matter who you're with. No matter who you think you are, I'm above being cheated on. I'm better than being cheated on. I'm better than being gaslighted, quote unquote. I'm better than, you know, being served a plate full of STDs. I'm better. I'm better than fucking. Like, I'm better than. Like, I'm better than motherfucking like, being lied to. I'm better than being some fucking materialistic POS who doesn't appreciate shit. I'm better than somebody who can't open up to you about what they're thinking about and what they're feeling. I'm better than literally every other motherfucker she's ever been with. And for her, what works for her between she and I is if I suck it up and be quiet and just kind of basically give her the attention that she wants until somebody else comes along. And that's the simp. The simp is the motherfucker who's like, yeah, cool, whatever. The pimp is the nigga who's like, yeah, cool, but as I'm looking for somebody else to replace your ass before you can replace me. So you don't get to feel like, you know, you were the one doing the yada yada yada. So like motherfuckers are really on this whole like self-help, like mental health shit. Like, this is a big part of mental health is don't destroy your worth. But also at the same time, don't be determined to be a retard your entire fucking life. Like, sometimes, like if you're dumb and multiple people call you dumb, or I mean, if you don't know better than to look around and be like, yeah, I'm around a lot of really stupid motherfuckers. Like, it's, you know, that's one thing, but like, if, you know what I'm saying, like, if you try to, like, stop doing drugs and, like, your homies are, like, all drug addicts who feel like you're being a piece of shit because you don't want to get high no more, like, fuck them. Like, that's not the same thing as, you know, changing up. Like, that's bettering yourself. I really don't not really know how else to word it. Because I tried to have this conversation with this girl. It just didn't work out. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. But it's hot. This video is 33 minutes long. It is going to be in 720. And I don't care. It's just the only way it's going to get uploaded. It was like, just like, this is where, like, I really need, like, the following of people who have gone through this stuff, because I feel like there's so many people out there who go through this and are going through it right now, like decent people who aren't simps, who, like, you know, feel like they genuinely can't do better than what they have and feel like they don't have a choice but to sit with what they have, and they don't want to lose that person, so they have to, you know, do anything to keep that person happy. And, like, if you find yourself in a situation where being miserable is better than being alone, you really need to get your shit together. Because if you'll deal with that, being raped by your quote unquote boyfriend, that ain't what's up. You know what I mean? Like, being abused by somebody because they know you won't leave is not what's up. And my favorite part is, like, if anybody from Facebook, like I'm apparently really negative on Facebook and stupid on Facebook, but, like, I don't give Facebook my good side. It's fucking Facebook. Half the people on my Facebook list, friends list, is fucking retarded. I'm not gonna waste good common sense on these people. Shit. But yeah, like, hopefully this reached somebody, and if it didn't, well, yeah. Until next, yeah. Either way, until goddamn, you gonna man, we're gonna talk about that girl. You better hold on. But until next time, y'all, take care of yourselves mentally, and I don't even know if the fucking quarantine ain't gonna be over by the time this goes out. But anyway, we out of here, y'all. Go to bed. Shit.